Hi, Philip from TW White & Sons. We've been lucky enough to acquire this beautiful 2018 on an 18 plate Mazda CX3 2.0 120 PS SE-L Nav Automatic, done 8,960 miles. We'll clarify the mileage in a second, but it's a great spec, this vehicle. Two-owner car with full service history, in great condition. Bonnet shows an absence of stone chips, and the paintwork really pings out at you. Lovely specification car, this. Unmarked alloy wheels, unmarked scuffs, no scuffs to the external door mirrors. A really nice example. Got rear parking sensors. We'll just take a look at the boot here. Indicative of its low mileage and the way in which this car has been looked after is the fabulous condition of the boot. No sort of marks to the plastic. Load area covers in place, and all the tools are here. Pump inflation kit for the tyres, etc. 60/40 split rear seat system, and as I've said earlier, parking sensors. Really nice example, this. As I say, an absence of stone chips. Really well looked after car. Looking at the interior, you've got this nice, I would say, very dark grey, charcoal grey cloth interior, showing minimal signs of wear. You have electric windows all round, electric power folding door mirrors. And you've got these nice little red accents around the eyeball ventilation, follows on from the external colour of the car. First array of switches we come to is lane departure warning system, Mazda stop-start I-stop facility, traction control and tyre pressure monitoring system, along with very useful manual headlamp levelling adjustment, particularly useful when driving at night, so you don't blind any oncoming drivers. You can just adjust the level of the headlamps. Let's just dip the clutch, not the clutch, sorry, put your foot on the foot brake, and there we have it. Multi-function steering wheel, and you can see the mileage is in fact 8,966. So on the left hand side here we've got rev counter, tachometer, mileometer. In the center you've got the speedometer, and then you have the fuel gauge and the fuel computer. We'll just zero this. Turn on the lights, give us a better view of the multi-function steering wheel here. On the left hand side we have integrated Bluetooth with voice control. The info button, which changes this display up here, you can see 26 miles till it runs out of petrol, was a very useful part of this fuel computer system. So left hand side, integrated Bluetooth with voice control, and you can adjust the fuel computer there. Right hand side, cruise control, and beyond that you have auto wipers with variable speed on the intermittent, and your rear wash wipe facility, and auto lights on the left hand side here. In the center, first thing to come to is you've got 3-stage heated seats, driver and passenger. Beneath that, automatic climate control air conditioning, so you just turn everything to automatic and it will direct the air and adjust the fan speeds according to the internal temperature of the vehicle. To come off that, if you wanted to come off auto, some people it suits them just to put set the temperature, hit the auto, and it does it all for you. But to come off automatic, just go into the directional controls and the fan speed control, and you can adjust it manually. Just down beneath here, twin USB socketry, you've got 12-volt power socketry, and the automatic gearbox, which you just take it down into drive it. You've got a gear selector indicator there, and just drive it on drive as you normally would do an automatic. But you can get a greater level of driver involvement by moving it up and down the box in the sort of manual setting. Down beneath here, main navigation wheel, which operates this, which is the main multimedia setup. But this navigation wheel, very self-explanatory. You turn it left to right. To execute a command, you push it. You've got master volume, favorites button, back button, music button, home screen and navigation. Now the volume can be adjusted from here, or it can be adjusted from the left hand side of the steering wheel here. Looking at the main part of this, you'll see it's got DAB radio, but back into home screen, we'll just take you back into this. You've got DAB, you've got FM, AM, apps for AHA and Stitcher, Bluetooth, USB plug-in. Back to the home screen. Applications, fuel economy monitor. As I said to you earlier, this features Mazda's iStop stop-start technology, which means if the car is iStop ready, got the correct battery charge in it, say for example you pull up to a red traffic light, going to park or neutral, the engine will cut out. When lights turn green and you go back into drive, it will cut in again. This obviously has great fuel saving advantages and great advantages for the environment. So back to the just take it back into this. We'll try and show you vehicle status monitor here. Maintenance, all important. This car should have been serviced, and it would have had a 101-point used car check through our workshops, which encapsulates everything. We check tyre tread depths, brake pad wear, brake disc wear, wiper condition, all the vehicle's electrical systems, ensuring that they work in accordance to Mazda approved standards. Satellite navigation, very straightforward. That's in its daytime setting. You can get a nighttime setting, which I'll show you in a minute, but you can put in address through town or postcode. You can set up your home address, look at your favorites, history, etc. Another really useful setup, places nearby. You can set a category. Say for example you want to find a fuel station and search the local area. It comes up with a whole list of them. Really useful. A great navigation system. Home screen settings, you can personalize this car to your own individual settings, to what you prefer. The display, you can adjust it between auto, day and night modes, brightness and contrast. So we'll just take you back to the navigation. We've now adjusted it to its nighttime setting. That is the nav in its nighttime setting. It's a matter of preference really. Tend to leave it in auto. Brightness or contrast. Safety, smart city brake support. It's got the all-important lane departure warning system. You can adjust the parameters of that and the warning types, whether you have a beep or rumble, the timing of that lane departure warning system. Basically, lane departure warning system ensures that you stay in the correct lane on a motorway or any other road where there's road markings, and make sure if you start veering out a lane, the car will warn you of that. So it's an excellent safety feature. Parking sensor indication. Sound, you've got bass, treble, fader, balance. You've got ALC, automatic level control, which adjusts the volume to compensate for any road or engine noise. Clock 12 or 24 hours and a time zone you can select, and vehicle parameters, say for example door locks. You can adjust your auto relock time. Indicators, you can adjust the volume, whether you choose to have an 3-flash indicator or not. Lighting, you can adjust that. Lights on warning, volume, interior lights, coming home light, leaving home light. You can adjust the sensitivity of your auto headlights on. Really useful. Devices network or Bluetooth management system. Here you can adjust the language, temperature and the distance, whether you read that in miles or kilometers, temperature in Fahrenheit or Celsius. If I shift it into reverse, You've got, this is just as good as a camera, you've got the parking sensors with a red banding there. It tells I'm close to an object, and it's got a full on-screen display, which is very useful. So there it is, the Mazda CX3 2-litre 120 PS SE-L Nav Automatic, in fabulous condition, done 8,966 miles. It's a 2018 on an 18 plate, in really beautiful condition. This car, it's as good as buying a new car. At TW White & Sons, we take any vehicle in part exchange. We'll be just as competitive as any of the companies advertising on national television, and we're a one-stop shop. In other words, you can come along, part exchange your car with us, and buy another one from us as well. Our showrooms are open 7 days a week, and we operate, we've got full funding facilities here, in addition to all of that. So if you want to find out more about this beautiful 2018 on an 18 plate Mazda CX3 2-litre SE-L Nav, finished in Soul Red Metallic, Pearlescent Metallic, please go onto our website, which is www.twwhiteandsons.co.uk. Thanks for watching.